Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud, hammer in the air. Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better. Voltron transform to DX Don Mega. And off scene, you probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke, all the steam on any given night. How short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about I tune in and tune the rest out. Don, you gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Well, alright. What is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? My name is Don Mega, and I am your humble host, and I'm so happy that you're joining me here tonight for another brand new edition, bringing you the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news, television, movies, reviews, non-spoiler. You come right here to Am I on the Air? We're broadcasting live from the Red Dragons radio studios here in lovely Tucson, Arizona, in association with the Pop Culture Pros, and it is Monday, May the 23rd. It's season 24, episode 10, and tonight's show is titled Senior Rangers. Now, tonight, of course, we're going to talk a couple movies, non-spoiler reviews. We're going to talk a couple TV shows, and then, of course, we're going to get you caught up with everything that's been going down, that's been released in the last 7 days or so in entertainment news. Okay, so strap on in and join me for the ride. Now, before we get started, I always like to give you some plugs, man, because there's always things popping when it comes to Don Mega and the Am I on the Air network over here. Number one, the Quick Bites. Again, have you subscribed to Am I on the Air Quick Bites? I really hope you have, because it's our spinoff podcast, and it's always bringing you some really, really cool stuff. Quick bites of information. That's right. As it drops, you don't got to wait for the new episode of Am I on the Air, and you get more detail. That's what I love about the Quick Bites. It gives me 10 to 15 minutes of time to really get into a subject. So make sure you subscribe to Am I on the Air Quick Bites. It is a separate podcast feed. Now, a couple days ago, we dropped a real nice one talking about some big Disney Plus news that we'll get into later tonight. And, of course, what's going on with the MCU for the rest of the year over on Disney Plus. So, big MCU Disney Plus news drop on Am I on the Air Quick Bites. So make sure you check that out. And you can also listen to Am I on the Air Quick Bites not only on all your favorite podcast platforms, but right here on Red Dragons Radio, right here on the Pop Culture Pros Network, and enjoy. Secondly, have you listened to our Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness spoiler review? The movie's been out for 3 weeks now. It's still number one at the box office, which means you people are watching it over and over again. And it's time for you to check out our spoiler review if you haven't. It is an Am I Still on the Air episode. It's myself with Peeps and Friggins. We break down all of the goodness in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So make sure you check out that episode. It's available to watch on on YouTube form, in video form. You can watch it on our YouTube page, or if you want to listen to it on podcast form, you could do that right here on our Am I on the Air feed as well. And lastly, I shouted this out on last week's episode, but again, it goes without mention that we also popped up on a very special episode of the People's Forum a couple weeks ago, actually about a week ago, last Monday, and on the Marvel Cinematic Monday, and myself with Friggins, we joined the People's Forum, and we talked about Moon Knight in all of its spoiler-filled glory. So if you'd like to listen to me break down some Moon Knight, make sure you check out that episode of the People's Forum as well. So there you go, 3 big plugs. Am I on the Air Quick Bites, our Am I Still on the Air Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness spoiler review, and the People's Forum episode talking about Moon Knight, all now streaming on Red Dragons Radio. So make sure you listen and enjoy. Okay, with that being out the way, let's get into our non-spoiler movie reviews. And I'm going to start off with an interesting one that when I first saw the trailer, I was like, thanks, but no thanks. I was never a big fan of this cartoon, and my daughter was too young to really appreciate it also. But this trailer came out, and she actually really liked it. And I thought, not too bad for a trailer. It looked like a unique take. And that is the new Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. That's right, the new movie that hit Disney Plus this weekend. Decades after their successful television series was canceled, Chip and Dale must repair their broken friendship and take on their Rescue Rangers detective personas once again when a former castmate mysteriously disappears. Now this time, Chip is voiced by John Mulaney. Dale is voiced by Andy Samberg, and I love both these guys. They're hilarious, especially Andy Samberg. I'm such a sucker for him. But then you also have voices in this thing like Will Arnett, Eric Bana, Flula Borg, Dennis Haysbert, Keegan-Michael Key, and the list goes on and on and on. I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised by Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. I think I might have liked this more than my daughter did, and she really liked it. It's just so meta and it's so self-aware. The things that pop up in this are very nostalgic. There's a lot of little Easter eggs. They have ugly Sonic in this. That's right, the original design of Sonic from the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, if you recall that drama that happened a couple years ago. Ugly Sonic pops up in this. It's funny. And I love that Dale has had CGI surgery, so he looks all cool, like Alvin and the Chipmunk style, but Chip still looks old school drawn. It's just so dumb, but so good at the same time. Guys, get your family together, sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, you'll be surprised how much you'll come out of this movie laughing. And man, what a pleasant surprise it was. So for me, guys, 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely based on the audience it's for, based on, being an at-home streaming movie. Definitely 4 out of 5. Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers now streaming on Disney Plus. Now I'm going to move over to my second new movie of the weekend, and this is the new Rebel Wilson comedy, Senior Year. So this one here is more traditional. It's nothing that you haven't seen before. A 37-year-old woman wakes up from a 20-year coma and returns to the high school where she was once a popular cheerleader to finish her senior year and become prom queen. The main plot is the empowerment of LGBTQ rights and progress through the years. So yes, so you've heard the premise. This movie starts off with a young Rebel Wilson played by, I don't never know how to pronounce her name, Anjari Rice. You'll notice her, you'll recognize her from the Spider-Man movies. She was in Homecoming and Far From Home and a little bit in No Way Home. She's the reporter, Betty Brant. But she plays young Rebel Wilson, and she just moves to the States from Australia, and she's trying to fit in, and she wants to become one of the popular girls, and she does, and she gets the hot guy, and she's, captain of the cheerleading team. She's going to be prom queen, and then an accident happens, and she goes into this coma, and she wakes up 20 years later, now in a 37-year-old woman's body, played by the adult Rebel Wilson. But, of course, her mental state is still this, 17-year-old girl. So that's what's really funny about this is that, her body's aged, but her mentality has not. So she wants to go back and finish high school. And of course, it's Rebel Wilson. So, she's going to bring the physical humor and everything else to it. But I will say this movie was funnier than I thought it would be. It's not a great movie, but you know what? It's a Netflix film. And if you're just looking for a short little fun time with some laughs, I really do think you'll like Senior Year. And this thing not only has Rebel Wilson, but you have Justin Hartley from This Is Us. You got Sam Richardson, which I love Sam Richardson. So every time he pops up, I'm like, yeah. Zoe Chow is in this. And, Sam Richardson and Zoe Chow were just in the after party on Apple TV Plus that I love together. So it was good to see them in this together. Mary Holland is in this. Chris Parnell. Alicia Silverstone pops up. it's a really solid cast, and it's got some really good laughs, and it's funny to see the differences from, high school back in the 90s, the late 90s, to high school now in 2022. So like I said, man, it's cheesy. You've seen this kind of premise before, fish out of water kind of thing, but I enjoyed myself, man. And like I said, for a free little Netflix film, it did its job. So I would give Senior Year 3 out of 5 stars. I hope you guys enjoy it if you give it a shot. So those are our 2 movie reviews. Now I'm going to switch on over to television. And the new show of the week that I checked out is the new Showtime show. Let's see. I Love That For You. I totally spaced the name for a second. I Love That For You. Now this stars Vanessa Bayer, who was on SNL for many, many years. And I love her. She's such a good physical comedian, and I loved her on SNL. And she left several years ago and was going to do other projects, and you see her pop up every once in a while, but not enough to where I'm like, why did you leave SNL? But so it was really good to see her pop up on this, and I'm going to tell you, she's fantastic in this show. And Molly Shannon is in here, also, of course, SNL alumni. And basically the premise of this show is when Vanessa Bayer's character was younger, she had cancer. And she was in the hospital a lot. So the TV was always on SVN, which is like a home shopping network, like a QVC. And so she grew up watching people like Molly Shannon's character and all these other women selling these products on SVN. So when she becomes an adult, she's like, that's what I want to do. So she goes on auditions and actually gets the job. And then it's about her trying to settle in and become this great anchor at SVN. But she's very awkward. She's very weird. She's very nerdy. And I love it. I love it. This show is great. I love it more than I ever thought I would. Now, I watched the trailer and I was like, this looks cute. And then after watching just the pilot episode, I was like, hell yeah. And I've watched the first 3 episodes, maybe even 4 episodes so far, and I just love it. Everybody that's in this show is great. Every character plays their role. It's a great ensemble show led by Vanessa Bayer, and her comedy is just next level in this. She's so cute and awkward, and I just love watching it unfold. I cannot recommend this show enough. I can't wait to watch more episodes. Check out I Love That For You, now streaming on Showtime. And real quick, I just want to touch on a couple finales that I checked out. I finally finished Severance. I know it took me a long time, but I finished Severance, and woo, what a finale that was, and I can't wait to see where season 2 takes us. So guys, if you have Apple TV Plus, check out Severance with Adam Scott. It is bonkers crazy. So very, very interesting show for you guys to check out. And just earlier tonight, I finished This Is Us. I'm still wiping the tears away from my face. Damn you, This Is Us, for being the one network television show that for the last 6 years has constantly found a way to make me cry watching a show. I mean, I don't think I've ever watched a show in my life that has pulled on heartstrings and made you feel so connected to characters and what they're going through in their lives as This Is Us has done. And This Is Us was on its final season, and it just aired its finale, and I just finished it up, and what a way it went out. Amazing show. 6 great seasons. I'm going to miss This Is Us, but man, it was time to put it to bed because I just don't want to cry no more. I don't want to cry no more. But that's what I got for you guys. So let's recap real quick. We had Chippendale Rescue Rangers, 4 out of 5 stars, now streaming on Disney Plus. We had Senior Year. I give it 3 out of 5 stars, and that is now streaming on Netflix. We have I Love That For You, which is over on Showtime, and definitely check that out. I'm very, very highly recommending that one. And then, of course, check out Severance on Apple TV Plus. Check out This Is Us, now streaming on Peacock and on Hulu. Make sure you finish that one up and get your box of tissues ready. Okay, so that's our reviews. Let's talk box office, guys. Coming in at number 10, it is The Northman. And you can now rent or buy The Northman at home. So get your Vudu credentials rolling and check out The Northman. Coming in at number 9, it is The Lost City, which once again is streaming now on Paramount Plus. Number 8 is Firestarter, which is also streaming now on Peacock. Number 7 is Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, which will also start streaming this weekend on HBO Max. Number 6 is Everything Everywhere All at Once. Number 5 is a debut. It's Men. Number 4 is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which, by the way, guess what? Sonic the Hedgehog 2 going to start streaming on Paramount Plus tomorrow. So there you go, man. Paramount Plus is killing it lately with the out the theater and home streaming right away. I love it. Number 3 is The Bad Guys, which you can also rent or buy on demand right now. Get your voodoo back out. Number 2 is another debut. It's Downton Abbey: A New Era. And that's right, the old folks came out to play for Downton Abbey this weekend, coming in at number 2, bringing in a 16 mil for its 3-day weekend. And coming in at number 1 once again, it's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, bringing in almost another $32 million. 3 weeks in a row, Doctor Strange number 1. Doctor Strange also crossing the $800 million mark worldwide. So very awesome there, and congratulations to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Okay, that's our box office, and before we get into our news of the week, we got to thank our sponsor, because it's time once again to talk about it, It's that Magic Spoon. Yeah, you want some good cereal? But you don't want none of the bad stuff? That's where Magic Spoon comes to play, baby. I've been talking about this cereal for the last couple weeks, ladies and gentlemen. I've been trying to save you some money. I got you a promo code. I got you a special link to go to. You need to get your Magic Spoon. Have you tried it yet? I got you a variety pack. 4 flavors: cocoa, fruity, frosted, peanut butter. This pack has 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and only 4 net grams of carbs. And it's only 140 calories per serving. Can you believe that? I'm literally drinking a Dr. Pepper right now, and it's got 260 calories. This one little drink. And it's just a small one, too. This is just a 20 ounce. And it's got 260. This cereal, 140 calories per serving. That is incredible. It's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, and low-carb. Mix it up. Mix the flavors, like mixing cocoa, peanut butter. Get a peanut butter cup. That's right. It tastes exactly like regular cereal from your childhood, but it's super nutritious. It's delicious, but super healthy cereal that really brings joy to your morning, afternoon, evening, late night snack, to all of it. So here's my call to action, guys. Again, this is your last chance to get in on the deal. Go to magicspoon.com/on-the-air and grab a variety pack and try it today. And once again, be sure to use our promo code on the air at checkout and save $5 off your order. Remember, Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they're going to refund your money, no questions asked. So remember, get your next delicious bowl of guilt-free cereal at magicspoon.com/on-the-air. Use the code on the air and save that $5 off. So thank you, Magic Spoon, for sponsoring this episode and always showing your support for Emma on the Air. We really appreciate it. And with that being said, let's switch gears and let's get into our news of the week. All right, so in the last week, we have had some really cool trailers drop. So let's just get right into it, because at the very next day after we did last week's show, She-Hulk dropped its first trailer, and I could not believe how much I loved this damn thing. And the show is officially titled She-Hulk Attorney at Law, and the original Marvel Studios series will start streaming officially on August 17th on Disney+. Now, from what we're being told, it's going to be 9 episodes long. I'm guessing there'll be about 30 minutes apiece, and it's going to be more of a comedy. Think what is it? What was it called? That's a fleck hard. Ally McBeal. That's what it was. Think about like an Ally McBeal. Jennifer Walters, right? The cousin of Bruce Banner. She becomes She-Hulk. And so here's the thing. Trailer's fantastic. The CGI, the look of her, I'm a little on, because Hulk and Abomination and all these other characters look so good, and she just looks a little off-putting. But at the same time, she looks super hot, and I would totally get down. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm conflicted. But I'm very excited for She-Hulk Attorney at Law. I think it's going to be awesome. She looks like Tatiana Maslany. Looks like she's going to hold this down very well. It's got great humor. It looks fun. And I can't wait to see Mark Ruffalo back. I'm sold, man. I'm sold. So this was a great trailer, but it didn't stop there for Marvel, because earlier tonight, just a couple hours ago, the brand new Thor Love and Thunder trailer dropped, and I've already watched it 5 million times. And that's why you'll see it's already breaking records, because within like an hour, this thing had already been streamed over 2 million times, which is insane for a movie trailer. But that's showing you how much people are excited for this movie. This trailer is awesome. It's so good, and we finally get our first look at Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher. This is my most anticipated movie of the year, if you've been listening, so you know I'm super, super excited. This trailer did it for me. Korg is telling the story. Let me tell you kids a story about Thor Odinson. I love Korg, and it was great to see. We also got the new poster for Thor Love and Thunder, and oh my god, I gotta get this thing framed and on a wall ASAP. I love this poster. It's so good. We have it up on our Twitter. We already put it up on our Instagram. Make sure you're following along to check these things out. What a badass trailer. And this movie is like a month and a half away. I'm so excited. Let's go, man. Thor Love and Thunder, so good. And then also dropping today, very surprisingly, the first trailer for the new Mission Impossible. That's right, Mission Impossible 7, which is now called Dead Reckoning Part 1. And this trailer was great. So much action, so much Tom Cruise running. Very traditional Mission Impossible movie. Lots of, street chases and train chases. And, of course, ending with him doing a crazy-ass stunt. I'm so excited for this movie. It is a year away. This movie doesn't come out till like July of 2023. So a very big tease to give us this trailer over a year away. But I'll take it. It made me very, very happy and very excited. So lots of great trailers, man. And this is just to name a few. I'm sure we'll talk about more as we roll through the show. But definitely check out She-Hulk. Once again, starts streaming on August 17th. The trailer for Thor Love and Thunder, the first full official trailer. And, of course, the trailer for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Okay, let's keep it rolling here. Spider-Man director John Watts is set to helm a coming-of-age Star Wars Disney Plus series. That's right. John Watts, the Spider-Man trilogy director, has created and will helm a new Star Wars series for Disney Plus. The show is described as being in the tone of a classic Amblin movie, coming-of-age adventure film from the 80s. Very interesting, and if anybody can do it, it's definitely John Watts. So this is kind of showing you here, he had just dropped out a couple weeks ago from doing Fantastic Four. Now we hear he's doing a Star Wars Disney Plus series, so very interesting, man. He must have just had a real big passion for the Star Wars project and said, I gotta pivot. Guess what? You can bring Nicolas Cage home. That's right. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is coming to digital on June 7th, along with the 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray on June 21st. This movie's awesome. One of the best of the year so far, so make sure you check out that when you get a chance. Morbius is also now available on digital, and we even have a link up where you can watch the first 9 minutes of it if you are interested. Check that out on our Twitter page. But yes, Morbius is available to buy or rent now as well. Congratulations to the Loki show over on Disney Plus. Loki is Marvel's most watched series on Disney Plus, and season 2 will officially start production this summer. So congratulations to Loki, man. Did not assume that would be the most streamed show, but congrats there. We have your first look at Disenchanted. That's right, the sequel to Enchanted, coming to Disney Plus later in the year. So that's pretty cool there for a lot of people expecting that. Only Murders in the Building has dropped its first trailer for season 2. I still got to finish season 1. I still have like 4 episodes left of season 1. But yeah, congratulations that season 2 is back and ready to rock. Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren are joining a new Yellowstone prequel series. So I don't know why, but hearing that just makes sense, right? Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren on a Yellowstone prequel, something about it just makes sense, and that'll be coming to Paramount Plus. Let's see here. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is going to be receiving a reboot. They're looking to do that over on Hulu. So that'll be interesting to see how that kind of comes about. Of course, that last movie that they did, was a stinker and caused Sean Connery to have to retire. So I'll be curious to see what they do with this reboot. We have the new trailer for Irma Vep, which stars Alicia Vikander, as it's a new HBO adaptation of the 1996 cult classic film. So check that out. I do love me some Alicia Vikander. Where the Crawdads Sing. We have the new trailer for that movie, which a lot of people are looking real forward to. My wife read that book. She really wants to see this movie, so check out the new trailer. Yellowstone Season 5 officially begun production, and it will be the longest season yet. So there you go. I know a lot of you want more, and you're going to get more. Oh, another trailer coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. You ready for a crazy trip? Chris Hemsworth has a new movie that we knew was coming to Netflix. So it's the Summer of Hemsworth. As on June 17th, we're going to get his new movie, Spiderhead. It's Chris Hemsworth, Miles Teller, Jernay Smollett, so an awesome cast here. It's written by Reese Wernick, who did the Deadpool movies and Zombieland, so great writers, and it's directed by John Krasinski, who is doing Top Gun Maverick that comes out this week. So great director, great writers, great actors. Yo, what is not to be excited about? I am so stoked for Spiderhead, which hits Netflix again on June 17th. Love it. Okay. Ryan Gosling expected to star in David Leitch's adaptation of the 1980s TV series The Fall Guy. So, okay, let's do it. I'll take it. Pete Davidson and Naomi Scott are set to star in David Mitchell's new stoner film over at A24 and Plan B called Wizards. Okay, I will check this out because of Naomi Scott. Because I love me some Naomi Scott. Pete Davidson's eye. So, moving along. Let's see here. We already talked about that. Well, like I said, The Northman is on VOD now, and supposedly is doing really, really well on the home market. Did not do good in the theater, but a lot of people buying it and renting it, so very cool there. Congratulations. And then speaking of streaming, The Lost City has already been watched by over 1.5 million U.S. households in its first 6 days of streaming on Paramount Plus, so very, very cool there. Celebrity Jeopardy has been ordered to series over at ABC, so interesting, another edition there. Kevin Can Wait's Aaron Hayes is set to appear on AMC's Kevin Can F Himself. Yes, that's right. The show that she was booted off of, which is Kevin Can Wait, she's going to be popping up on Kevin Can F Himself. So guess who gets the last laugh here? I love it. I like Aaron Hayes. It was a bummer that she got booted off Kevin Can Wait because I really like that show also. Yeah, great casting addition. I like it a lot. Blood and Treasure Season 2 finally coming, and it's being moved to Paramount Plus. So there you go. If you're keeping an eye out for it, Paramount Plus. Mary Elizabeth Winstead will officially appear in the Ahsoka Star Wars TV series. So great addition there. We all love Mary Elizabeth Winstead. So awesome. We have the new poster for Spiderhead, which is great. So check that out also. Disney has acquired rights to the Elton John documentary called Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Yellowstone Season 5 will premiere in November of 2022. HBO Max has announced that the Wonder Twins film has been canceled. That's right. We just announced this movie a couple months ago. They started casting for it, right? The guy who plays Archie on Riverdale was going to be the brother. This thing was getting ready to rock. And then they're like, nope. Remember, HBO Max is now owned by the Discovery president. And the Discovery president Slaslav, I think is his name, something like that. He saw the script, he read it, he thought it was just too plain Jane of a comic book movie, and he decided, nope, this is not the kind of films we're going to make, and he axed it. So there you go, man. No more Wonder Twin films coming to HBO Max. Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy is officially on hold. We've been talking about this Rian Johnson trilogy for many, many years, since he did The Last Jedi, and it's not gone anywhere. Now it's officially on hold. Maya Hawke is joining Uma Thurman in a new dark comedy called The Kill Room. We have the new Queer as Folk trailer, which is coming to Peacock for its reboot. Adult Swim has ordered Rick and Morty anime series. Squid Game Season 2, we got the creator of Squid Game giving an update and a release time frame for the second season of Squid Game, so check that out if you're interested. HBO Max is grabbing a new animated comedy special from Sacha Baron Cohen. Love the sounds of that. He's also teaming up with Mike Judge and Greg Daniels to develop this animated comedy. Hocus Pocus 2 is setting a fall release date for the upcoming Disney Plus sequel. We have the trailer for The Lake, which stars Julia Stiles in a new comedy series, so check that out if you're interested. We have the trailer for Bros, which is Billy Eichner's new gay romantic comedy. That's right. So very interesting there. It's headlined and written by comedian Billy Eichner, and this is we got the red band and green band trailer, so check that out. Once again, it's called Bros. A big rumor going around in the Marvel world is that a live-action Captain Carter project could be in development. Again, take this as a rumor. I've heard nothing more. But she's very popular from What If. People are liking, seeing her pop up in Multiverse of Madness. So I can see where the rumor came from. But once again, take it as a rumor. Director Hugh Boll is announcing that his return to filmmaking with an Elliot Ness movie. And I'm sure it'll be one of the biggest pieces of shit we've ever seen. Marvel signs a deal to bring Stan Lee back through digital technology and archival footage. That's right. They have signed a likeness deal with Stan Lee's estate, which means that we can start seeing him pop up in different projects again, doing his cameos in CG form, in archival footage, different things that they could use to do this. So Stan Lee coming back, baby. It's coming back in a big way. We have the trailer for George Miller's new movie, 3,000 Years of Longing. So check this out. It's going to be another mind fuck. That's for damn sure. We got some new details for the new upcoming Star Wars show Andor, the Star Wars Rogue One spinoff series. Check out that if you want to know more. The Yellowstone spinoff 1883 is going to continue via a Bass Reeves story. And of course, that will continue at Paramount Plus. Reacher star Alan Ritchson has revealed what book season 2 will follow. And let me see here, because I actually do have that. I had that saved, and of course I didn't have it brought up when I wanted to tell you all about it. So the book that season 2 of Reacher will be based on is Bad Luck and Trouble. So there you go there. The Jack Reacher thriller Bad Luck and Trouble is what season 2 will be focusing on. Right now he is currently filming Fast and the Furious 10 Fast X. All right, we got CBS's fall schedule talking Ghost, NCISLA on the move, SWAT returns to Fridays, firefighters claim Magnum PI's spot, and so much more. So check it out if you want to know where your stuff falls over on CBS. Kathleen Kennedy says it's vital Lucasfilm move away from the Skywalker saga and will stop recasting legacy characters. That's right, there you go. She wants to start broadening the universe, and I think we're all ready for it. Let's do it. Lizzo is getting her own HBO Max documentary series. CBS Fall 2022 schedule. You can check that out and see some new trailers for some of the new shows that are coming out. Sorry about that. We have the new trailer for The Old Man. That's right. This stars Jeff Bridges, John Lithgow, and Amy Brenneman. It premieres on June 16th over on FX, and you can stream it on Hulu. Okay. Barry renewed for season 4. I love the show Barry. It's on HBO and HBO Max. It's been renewed for season 4, and I'm super happy about that. Let's see here. We already talked about Reacher on Prime, Bad Luck and Trouble, Jack Reacher number 11, written by Lee Child. Filming will commence this fall on season 2. We also have the trailer for The Terminal List. This is the new Chris Pratt show that is coming to Amazon Prime on July 1st, where he plays a former Navy SEAL on a mission to uncover the truth. This looks really good, man. I love Chris Pratt, and I'll be checking this out, man. The Terminal List, July 1st on Prime Video. All right, the Twisted Metal TV series is casting Thomas Hayden Church. Can you believe it? I am so excited about this. So very, very cool there. Thomas Hayden Church joining the Twisted Metal series. And I love this game. I'm so excited for this series. Falcon himself, Captain America, Anthony Mackie is playing the lead in this. Nev Campbell just joined up with this. So I love it. Justice League game announced for next year. Jason Momoa is set to star in a new action comedy called Shots. So very cool there. We got an interview up with Carrie Payton talking about Teen Titans Go, their latest movie, Origins of Cyborgs, Booyah, and a whole bunch more. So check that out. And then check out this big news, because guys, we were so happy to hear this. Daredevil coming back, Disney Plus. They have just added the Covert Affairs creators and writers as executive producers, and they're writing the show. And it sounds like Charlie Cox will be back, and we're doing another season of Daredevil. Now, there's been no official word if this is actually season 4, or if this is a reboot, if this is a spinoff, if this is some, multiversal, situation. We don't know. But what we do know is that Charlie Cox is coming back as Daredevil, and we got the Covert Affairs creators writing and producing, and it will be coming back to Disney Plus, and we're super excited about this. And this was, of course, the big deal of this was our Am I on the Air quick bite that we did. I teased it at the beginning of the show, but my quick bite is all about Daredevil coming back to Disney Plus, and of course, like I said, everything Disney Plus is doing with the MCU throughout the rest of the year. So it's a really good quick bite. Again, make sure you check it out for more details. Amazon's She-Ra live action series has set Nicole Castle to direct. I think the She-Ra series is going to be pretty cool, man. I'm excited for it, actually. We have the trailer for The Winchesters. That's right, the Supernatural prequel. Check that out. We also have the Gotham Knights key art and an updated synopsis for the upcoming CW show set in Gotham. We have the trailer for My Fake Boyfriend starring Keenan Lyonsdale. It's a new rom-com that he's doing. Margot Robbie is set to star in an Ocean's 11 prequel. That's right. Ocean's 10 maybe? I don't know. But I think it's going to be placed in the 60s, so they're going to go way back on this thing. But hey, man, Margot Robbie picking up. We just talked about her possibly doing Pirates of the Caribbean. Now she's doing an Ocean's 11 prequel. Go get your money, girl. I love it. The CW's teen series Riverdale officially ending with season 7. That's right. It is done, son. Riverdale ending with season 7. Scott Eastwood is returning to the Fast and Furious as Little Nobody. He's joined up to return on Fast X. So congratulations there. Prime Video's The Wheel of Time Season 2 is officially wrapped production. We have the Season 3 teaser trailer for The Umbrella Academy, so check that out if you are interested. Samuel L. Jackson teases his Nick Fury role in Secret Invasion, and the rumor has it that the Secret Invasion show will happen during the blip. That's right, the show will take place during that 5-year blip after Thanos snapped his fingers. So very interesting there. I got a lot of questions, and we also talk about this on the Quick Bite, so make sure you check that out. The new Warner Brothers CEO is looking to develop more Harry Potter content for HBO Max. The Godzilla TV series will be helmed by WandaVision director Matt Shakman. That's awesome. Congratulations there. I love that. Delilah has been canceled after just one season over on the OWN network. But the star, Mara Hill, has been cast in a new NBC drama pilot. So congratulations there. We got an article up with the CW boss talking about all the cancellations they've done over the past couple weeks. So check that out if you're interested. Evil Season 3. We have the trailer for that coming soon to Paramount Plus. I like this show, but man, I'm still back on Season 1. I can't believe we're already on Season 3. Got a lot of catching up to do one day if I want to find my way to this. Even though Riverdale will end in season 7, the CW announced that they won't be premiering it till 2023. So got some time before you get that final season. CW has also announced this fall schedule with the Winchesters, DC Stargirl, all new Walker Thursdays, The Flash, Superman and Lois, and Riverdale's farewell run, which is being held off for mid-season like we just talked about in 2023. The trailer for She-Hulk Attorney at Law ripped through 78 million views in just the first 24 hours, becoming the second biggest trailer debut for a Marvel Studios series behind only The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but that trailer had a boost because of the Super Bowl. So other than that, this is the biggest trailer they've ever done for a Disney Plus show, and that's pretty awesome. So congratulations there to Marvel. Okay, trucking along, Benedict Cumberbatch is set to lead Paul Greengrass's new period drama called The Hood. Kumail Nanjiani talks about his Obi-Wan Kenobi character, so you can check out that article if you'd like to know more about that. Jackass 4.5 is now available, and you can stream it on Netflix, which is very interesting. Now, every Jackass movie has had a point edition, right? 2.5, 3.5. Now we have Jackass Forever 4.5. Now it's interesting because Jackass Forever is streaming on Paramount Plus, but Jackass 4.5, which is the extended edition of Jackass Forever, is streaming on Netflix. And they're like, Netflix will have it till like 2024, and then it will stream on Paramount Plus. And I'm like, who the fuck is waiting for this thing to stream in 2 years on Paramount Plus? Like, it's just so weird. The streaming rights crack me up sometimes that the main movie could be shown right now on Paramount Plus, but this weird extended edition is Netflix exclusive? Like, I don't even know, man. But check it out if you're interested. We have the season 3 trailer for Love, Victor, so check that out if you're interested. Netflix's teen rom-com Heartstopper has been renewed for 2 more seasons. It was breaking news that Neve Campbell has joined Peacock's Twisted Metal adaptation. I kind of name dropped it a little bit earlier when we were talking about Thomas Hayden Church. But yes, Neve Campbell, great addition here. I love her, and awesome, man. I love the way the Twisted Metal show is stacking up. We have the teaser trailer for Baymax. That's right, the Disney Plus debut for the Big Hero 6 spinoff is coming soon. I love me some Baymax, and I'll be checking this one out for show. Stranger Things debuts the first 8 minutes online and reveals the episode split. So check this out. So Stranger Things season 4 starts this Friday, right? And it's going to be 9 episodes. They're doing episodes 1 through 7 right out the gate on Friday. And when it comes back in July, it's only episode 8 and 9. Isn't that crazy? But that's because episode 7 and 9 are actually going to be movie length, especially the last episode. Episode 9 is 2.5 hours long. So there you go, man. It's going to be a jumbo-sized movie episode, and that's why the second part is only 2 episodes. So there you go there, man. I'm so excited. I'm hearing great things about this season, and it's been far too long, and I'm so excited to get into this weekend. Kathleen Kennedy says they would never make an Indiana Jones movie without Harrison Ford. She says that now until he dies, and then I'm sure they'll jump right on that. Pete Davidson has left Saturday Night Live. This news broke over the weekend right before the Saturday Night Live season finale. Not a shocker here. He's doing so many TV shows and movies right now. His star level is hot, and he really probably doesn't have the time to do SNL, so moving along there. Also over on the SNL front, over on the weekend, we did have the season finale, and not only did Pete Davidson leave, but Kate McKinnon, Aidy Bryant, and Kyle Mooney also left. I'm a big fan of SNL. I watch it every weekend, so these are big players on this show that they just lost. Obviously, Kate McKinnon, fantastic. She is one of the, I think, the glue of the show, and it's very sad to see her go. Obviously, Pete Davidson, he only pops up on certain sketches, so it's not a big loss, but still sucks. Aidy Bryant, another piece of the glue to the puzzle. She's so good, and she's so vibrant, and such a big piece of so many sketches. She's going to be missed. And Kyle Mooney, man, I mean, when he pops up, and he's hilarious. So this is a big hit for SNL, man. It's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back from this going into next season. The CW network president says that they're staying in the superhero business despite canceling 3 of the Arrowverse series. So we'll see how that goes. Disney Plus has renewed High School Musical, the musical, for season 4 ahead of the summer return of season 3. So there you go there. Glee is returning to streaming via Hulu and Disney Plus, so you'll be able to watch those again. Naomi Ackie, Toni Collette, Mark Ruffalo are joining Robert Pattinson in Bong Joon-ho's new sci-fi film. So, man, hell of a cast right there. Corey Hawkins, his new movie, The Last Voyage of the Dementor, has landed a summer 2023 release date. The Crow director Alex Proyas is prepping a $35 million horror thriller called Sister Darkness. Jeremy Renner is set to play David Armstrong in an upcoming biopic. The Squid Game creator is working on a comedy about the creation of his Netflix hit. Sony Spider-Man 4 update is given by Sony Pictures. Basically, they're saying they're ready to rock on a new Spider-Man movie, and they are hoping to bring back the entire cast. So, very good news there for everybody wondering if anybody was going their own ways. Nope, we're coming back. Tom Holland, Zendaya, everybody, Jacob Batalon, they're all coming back. I don't know if they'll be able to get John Watts back to direct, but I'm glad to hear they're trying to keep the gang back together and move forward on Spider-Man 4. Okay, trucking along here. Downton Abbey, A New Era, grossed $7.4 million on Friday, coming in second at the box office and putting the movie on course to gross around $18 million for the weekend. Did fall short of that. Did not hit 18, but there you go. Netflix has nabbed a new Emily Blunt package. It's called Pain Hustlers. They are paying $50 million for the David Yates directed project. We got a new kind of TV spot for Miss Marvel, which comes out on June 8th. So check that out, our next Disney Plus series. Let's see here. Of course, check out our TikTok if you haven't. I got up video reviews. I did one with my daughter for Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I got one up for senior year, so make sure you check that out. We also put the videos up on our Instagram page as well. Bad Boys 4. Will Smith Oscar slap is not a factor in the movie's delay. They still want to move forward with the project. They just said it's kind of at a standstill right now as they wait to finalize script and director. Lena Esco has exited SWAT ahead of season 6. I just watched the season finale of SWAT last night or maybe 2 nights ago. She's one of the main characters on the show, and yes, she left SWAT and said her goodbyes. So it was kind of sad, man. We're watching her for 5 years now, and but you know, it's gonna be interesting to see the show without her. She's the strong female lead on the SWAT team, so we'll see what they end up doing there. But yeah, sad to see Lena Esco move along from there. We talked about the Jeremy Renner thing, but Jeremy Renner is set to play David Armstrong, the Pulitzer-winning investigative reporter who helped expose the Sackler family links to the U.S. opioid epidemic. So very interesting there. Let's see. We talked about Mission Impossible. Once again, check out that new trailer. It's so good. Coming to theaters on 2023. We talked about the new Thor Love and Thunder trailer. Comes in theaters July 8th. Got that new poster. That's incredible. We got the Gray Man character posters. And tomorrow, speaking of trailers, we're going to get the first trailer for the Gray Man, one of my most anticipated movies of the year. Also starring Chris Evans, Ryan Gosling. It's got my girl Anna de Armas. I'm so excited. The Gray Man trailer comes out tomorrow. Also directed by the Russo brothers, the great directors of Infinity War and Endgame. So we're ready, man. The Gray Man. Super, super excited. David Ayer talked about the Suicide Squad Air cut. Suicide Squad? Did I say squat? Suicide Squad Air cut. He says it would not require any reshoots. So he said, unlike the Zack Snyder cut, he says his movie's done. It's just going to be editing. He said some visual effects shots, but they don't need to reshoot nothing. He says he's got all the footage in the can. So come on, man. If all this stuff is shot already, let him put his movie together and get it on HBO Max. This is an easy bonus movie for you guys. Do it. We have the season 7 finale trailer for Fear the Walking Dead. Ricky Martin is joining Kristen Wiig in Apple's Mrs. American Pie series. We talked about Fantastic Beasts hitting HBO Max this weekend. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 will start hitting Paramount Plus tomorrow. Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 1. The final trailer dropped earlier today. Remember, and that, of course, hits Friday, May 27th. So check out that trailer. It's pretty cool, man. Got me excited. Law Abiding Citizen getting a sequel. Very interesting news here. It's in development from Village Roadshow. I love Law Abiding Citizen. Jamie Foxx, Gerard Butler. Hell of a movie, man. I love this movie so much. Don't know how they do a sequel, so I'm very interested to see. They're saying it's being kept top secret, but so I'm very interested to see what they do here. Maybe it'll just be a different story under that name, but hey, let's go. We have the new Season 3 trailer for All Rise. I know a lot of you love this show, and it's coming to the OWN network for Season 3, so check out that trailer. The PBS Masterpieces Endeavor is set to end with Season 9. We talked about the upload of Thor Love and Thunder. The trailer earned over 2 million views in less than an hour. Woohoo! So crazy, man. That all went down tonight. We have the new trailer for the Elvis movie. Looks really good, man. Looks really, really good. And that'll do it. That is our show. That's what I got for you guys. That's all I got to give. That's all I got to give. I've given my all. Let's wrap it up. Let's do some plugs. Of course, our main webpage is amiontheair.com. Make sure you bookmark that, amiontheair.com. Make sure you like us on Facebook at facebook.com/amiontheair. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at amiontheair. You can follow me on Twitter directly at dxdonmega, M-E-G-A. Of course, make sure you subscribe to us on Apple Podcast. If Apple's not your thing, get us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pandora, Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn, Google Podcast. We're everywhere, man. Just look up whatever you use and subscribe to us. I'd appreciate it. Make sure you get us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Just search Am I on the Air? You can find all of it. Thanks to our great affiliates at reddragonsradio.com, another great podcast website, reddragonsradio.com. Follow on Twitter at reddragonsradio. And of course, thank you to the Pop Culture Pros, always streaming us on demand on their podcast network as well. So thank you for all the love and support. And that, my friends, will do it here tonight for the latest edition of Am I on the Air. I hope you all have an amazing week. This week is time for my Need for Speed, baby. It's time to check out Top Gun Maverick. I am so stoked. I'm going to an early press screening this Wednesday, and then I'm going to see it again on Friday in IMAX. So I'm going to have a double dose for y'all by the next episode. Can't wait to see Maverick. I'm hearing nothing but great things about it. So take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace!
Red Dragon!